What type of owner can do an owner move-in type of eviction under California's Tenants Protection Act? Hi, my name is Rob Wells. I'm the Landlord Warrior on TikTok and YouTube. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our videos. Now, we've been doing a series of videos about overall what the owner move-in the termination of tenancy under the Tenants Protection Act is. We're going to go on to some little nuances within the owner move-in provisions of the Tenants Protection Act, particularly what type of owner can issue this type of termination notice. So prior to the amendments to the Tenants Protection Act in 2024, any owner of record, basically, whether you had a 1% interest in the property or owned the property entirely outright, they could do an owner move-in eviction if they follow the other requirements of the Tenants Protection Act. Now, with the 2024 amendments, the state of California has limited what type of owners can do this type of eviction. So, pulling up the Tenants Protection Act, there's like 3 qualifications or 3 ways you could possibly do this, and we'll have to explain in numerous videos kind of the little nuances, okay? So the law basically says an owner who's a natural person that has at least a 25% recorded ownership interest can do an owner termination of tenancy. If the owner is a natural person but they own less than 25%, that owner still can do an owner move-in type of eviction if they own the property 100% with other owners who are related to each other as a sibling, spouse, domestic partner, child, parent, grandparent, or grandchild. Okay, this is somewhat a little bit different than the qualified resident that's going to move in. Notice that there's siblings in here. Okay, that's a little bit different. They brought in the definition of who an owner can be. Okay, so like if I own the property with 10 other individuals, right, and 3 individuals have 75% interest, and then the remaining 7 own like less than 25%. We own fractional shares. They can do an owner move-in eviction. Okay, last person or entity under the Tenants Protection Act that is allowed to do an owner move-in eviction is an owner who is a natural person whose recorded interest in the property is owned through a limited liability company or partnership. Okay, so those are the authorized entities or persons basically that can do this type of eviction, okay, or termination of tenancy for that matter. Okay, there are going to be little nuances about what qualifies as a natural person, because if people own their property through a living trust or an irrevocable trust, those parties can qualify under certain conditions. Same for the limited liability company and partnership provision. There are some terms and conditions. We'll break those down in separate videos because the rules kind of get a little bit the nuance here, and I don't want to make a too crazy long of a video here. So stay tuned for those provisions and we'll discuss more. Listen, if you're looking at terminating a tenancy to do an owner move-in type of eviction and you need help assessing whether or not you can do that type of eviction and you're in the Northern California area, feel free to reach out. We might be able to help out. Folks, if you got comments, questions, put them down below. Until next time, folks, I'll talk to you then. Thanks.